Hello grade 6 students. Today I am going to do revision with you. First term revision. So this is first term test 2018 Department of Education Western Province paper. So you get 2 hours for the whole paper and 2 parts are there. Answer all the questions on this paper itself. That's part 1 questions. You can give the answers here. In part 2, you have to take line papers and give the answers. So question number 1 to 7 in the first page and then 8 to 14, 15 to 20. Then you get part 2. Answer the first question and another 4 questions only. First question carries 16 marks and other question carry 11 marks each. Use separate papers to write the answers. So you have to ask for line papers there. Question number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 and last page question number 6 and 7. So let's do this paper now. Let's take question number 1. Name 2 items in which the circular objects can be observed. So that's your first lesson about circles. So what are the objects? You can write clock, coins, drum, sieve. So many objects are there. So you can write any 2. So I'll write drum and then clock. So you can write anything. Sieve, coins, lid. So any 2 you can write. So you get 2 marks, 1 for each. 1 mark here. Question number 2, write the number in words. So this is 3 digits here, 3 digits. So what is this place? This is million place. 1,000,001. 1,000,001. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 3, subtract. So when you get a question like this, make sure that you write in a column and then you subtract. So write in a column and now you can subtract. You can't subtract 8 from 0. You have to take 1 from this way. So 10 minus 8 is 2. So this is now 9. 9 minus 4, that's 5. This becomes 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. This is now not 2, that's 1. 1,352. You get 2 marks for that. Question number 4, multiply. Multiply by 10. You don't have to multiply. What happens? You put a 0. When you multiply by 100, you put 2 zeros. 1,000, you put 3 zeros. Likewise, when you are multiplying by 10, put a 0. 6,480. When you are dividing by 10, you consider decimal place. So move the decimal point to the left 1 point. So here multiplication. So that's the answer. You get 2 marks for that. Question number 5. Express in minutes. What's the relationship? 60 minutes, 1 hour. So this is 2 hours. So you multiply by 60. 2 into 60, 120 minutes. 2 marks you are getting. Next one, add. So addition of this one. Minutes and seconds. So how you add minutes and seconds there? So here first see what's the total. 3 plus 2, 5. 3 plus 1, 4. So that's less than 60. So you can write 45. And then 6 plus 2, 8. 8 minutes and 45 seconds. 2 marks. Question number 8. A bus which left Colombo at 2:05 p.m. reached Kaluthara at 3:40 p.m. Find the time taken for the journey. So both are p.m. So you can subtract. So 3:40 minus 2:05. So when you subtract, what happens? 40 minus 5, 35 minutes. 3 minus 2, 1. So 1 hour and 35 minutes. 2 marks. Question number 9. Mark -1 and 3 on the given number line. So -1 is this one. 3 here. So you can mark -1 and 3 on the number line. So you get 2 marks, 1 for each. Question number 10. Write in a descending order. Descending means highest to lowest. Ascending means lowest to highest. So when you take the number line, always the number to the right is bigger. So here 3 is the highest value. So you can write 3. Then you get 2. Then 0. And finally -1. So 3 is bigger than 2. 2 is bigger than 0. 0 is bigger than -1. So this is in descending order. You get 2 marks. Question number 11. Round off to the nearest multiple of 10. So 45 is in between multiples of 10. That's 50 and in between 40. So we take, if the number is 5 or more, we take the highest value, not the lowest one. Same difference, but we take the highest value. So that's 50. So 50 is the nearest multiple of 10. So 2 marks for that. Question number 12. From the following figures, select and underline the ones which represent angles. This is not an angle. There's a gap in between 2 arms. This is a vertex point and 2 arms. That's an angle. 2 arms and vertex point is there. That's an angle. But here there's a gap. So there's no vertex. So only 2 and 3. 1 mark each. Question number 13. Name the subdirections. So here we know that when you take the main directions, north, east, south and west, subdirections in between. So always we label the subdirections according to north and south. So we say this one is in between north and east. So northeast. This one southeast. In between south and east. In between south and west, we call southwest. In between north and west, we call northwest. So what are the subdirections? You can write northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. So you subdirections. 2 marks for that. Question number 14. Write the name of the instrument which is used to determine whether a plane surface is horizontal. So masons are used this. So when they want to see the walls are according to the level, horizontal level, they use that. So what's the name of that? Spirit level. We call it spirit level. So 2 marks for that. Question number 15. Write the number 100 and 2228. So 2000, this part you can write first. 2228. So 2228 is there. Here from this one, 100 and 2. 100 and 2000. So 102. 102,228. So here this is the number. 2 marks. Divide. So this is long division. 162 divided by 3. 3 times 5, 15. 1 is remaining. And take this 2. How many 3s for 12? That's 4. 3 times 4 is 12. And you get remainder 0. So what's the answer? 54. 2 marks for that. Question number 17. Write in minutes and seconds. 125 seconds. So what's the relationship? 60 seconds, 1 minute. Then divide by 60, 125 divided by 60. So 60 times 2, 120. So you get 5 remaining. So how you write down this? 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. So here 2 minutes and 5 seconds. 2 marks for that. Question number 18. Write the value represented by digit 6 in 1628. So this is in hundreds place. So 6 means the value is 600. 6 into 100. 600. 2 marks. Write today's date in standard form. So let's take 2021 March 9th. How we write in standard form. So when you are writing standard form, first the year 2021, then small slash like this, and then March. What's the number for March? 3, 0, 3, and then 9th, 0, 9. So you can write down the year first with 4 digits, then month and day, each 2 digits. So you get 2 marks for that. Describe in words. How can we write? 4 is greater than 2. Crocodile mouth opens at 4. That means that's bigger. 4 is larger or higher. higher than 2. 2 we'll write in words. 2. Then this one, minus 2. Minus 2 is less than, this is less than 1. So you get 1 mark each. Now we did 20 short questions. Now we'll do first question. So this is the first question in part 2. So part 2, first question you have to do. That's compulsory, and then you can select another 4 questions. So let's do first question separately. So you have to say whether the following statements are true or false. If it's true, you put T. If it's false, we put F. During an hour, the minute hand rotates 1 round. That's wrong, because 60 minutes is 1 hour. So 1 hour means how many rounds? 60 rounds. So during an hour, minute hand rotates 60 rounds. So this is false. So you can put F. The 12-hour time period between 12 noon and 12 midnight is known as anti-meridian. That's wrong. That's PM, post-meridian. So that's also false. Angles which are smaller in magnitude than a right angle are known as acute. That's true. Less than 90 degrees, we say acute angles. That's true. A compass can be used to find the direction. That's true. So when you open the compass, you get a red arrow. So shows the north direction. So that's true. The surface of the water in a large basin is considered to be vertical when the water is still. So that should be horizontal. Do you know that when you fill water, normally it's not horizontal, slight curve is there. But we take the water level from this bottom part. So this is the water level. That's horizontal, not vertical. So that's false. So how many marks for that? This one? Each question you are getting 1 mark. So false, false, true, true, false. So 1 mark each. So 5 marks for that. Simplify. So addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So we'll add it. You have to write in a column. 8 and 9, 17. 1 remaining, 10, 17, 1 remaining, 11 and 1 remaining, 5, 5,177. Now subtract 2007 minus 199. 17 minus 9, that's 8. This is 9. 9 minus 9, 0. So 9 minus 1, 8. So this is 1 now. 1 remaining because you took 1 to this side. So 1808. Now you have to multiply. So when you are multiplying, write in a column like this. How you write 32? We can take 30 and 2. Put 0 and multiply by 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 6, 18. 1 remaining. 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10. Now multiply by 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 6, 12. 1 remaining. 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7. So when you adding this one, you are getting 11,584. Now division. 3,211 divided by 19. So 19 times 1. 19. So what's remaining? 13 remaining. 131, you get 6. 6 times 9, 54. 5 remaining. 6 times 1, 6 plus 5, 11. Now, subtract here, you get 7 and 1. 17 remaining. 171. How many 19s? You get 9. 9 times 9, 81. 8 remaining. 9 times 1, 9 plus 8, 17. So you get 0. 169. So let's see how many marks for each part. You are getting 5,177, 2 marks. 11,584, 2 marks here. 1,808, 2 marks. And 169, 2 marks. Part C. 592 passengers should be transported at once. It is decided to use buses which can be transport 45 passengers. How many such buses should be used for this purpose? So we'll divide and see how many buses needed. 592 divided by 45 because each bus only 45 passengers can go. 45 times 1, 45. What's the remaining part? You get 14 there. 142. You get 3. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 4, 12 plus 1, 13. You get 7. For 70. Or you can stop from here. 7 passengers are remaining, but they need to go in another bus. So altogether, how many buses? 14 buses needed. Because 13 fully with 45 passengers each and 7 remaining. So for that also you need another bus. Altogether, 14 buses needed. So how many marks for that one? You are getting 3 marks for this one. So how many marks altogether? 3 plus 8, 11. 11 plus 5, 16 marks for the first question. Question number 2 is related to number line. So let's do that. The number line given below is about the age of 5 children. Who is the eldest? So eldest is here. That's F. How old is B? B is here. That's 3 years. And write down the names of the children who are in same age. So C and D. How many marks for this one? You are getting 1 mark, 1 mark and 2 marks here. 4 marks altogether. Relate the ages represented on the number line using the symbol greater than sign. So that means highest one we have to write first. So 8 is greater than 6, is greater than 3, is greater than 2. So you have to connect with the ages. Age 8 years, 6, 3 and 2. So you can write like this. Write the name of the child who is 4 times older than A. A is 2 years, 4 times older than 2 times 4, 8 years. Who's 8 years? That's F. H is 10 years old. Draw a number line and mark it on the number line. So we can draw on this. H we can mark here. And say this is H. That's 10. So how many marks? So you are getting 3 marks for this 2 marks for F, and 2 marks for showing on the number line. Let's do question number 3. This is about angles. The figure shows 8 angles which are named from the letters A to H. Answer the given questions by writing the corresponding letter. Write down the letters which represent the acute angles. Acute means less than 90 degrees. D and E. Write down the letters which represent obtuse angles. Obtuse means more than 90, less than 180. You can see C and F. What type of angle is H? H is more than 180. That's reflex angle. So we'll see how many marks for this one. 2 marks for DE, 2 marks for CF, and reflex angle 2 marks. Next one. Write down the letter which represent the angle similar to 2 right angles. 2 right angles means 2 times 90, 180. Where you see 180? That's a straight angle. That's G. Write down the letter which represent the type of the angle formed when a person turned from north to east. North to east. That's 90-degree angle. So where you see 90-degree angle there? This one, A. So how many marks for this one? You are getting G. That's 2 marks and A 3 marks. So altogether 3 plus 2, 5 and 6, 11 marks. Question number 4. So a map is given. So we have to refer that. Name the main directions. So that's, we already know what are the main directions. North, south, east and west. So we can write north, south, east and west. Name 2 instances where we use the knowledge on directions in our day-to-day life. So when you go to school, go to the market, wherever you need to go somewhere, so you look at the directions. I have to go 50 meters to the right, you have to turn left, like that. So you need direction. So basically traveling. So when you are traveling, you need the direction. And sometimes when you want to find out location of places, so you need, in the garden, you need to see where the mango tree is. So you have to go 2 steps and then turn right and go 10 steps, like that. So you need sometimes find the location of places. Find location of places. So traveling, finding location of places, you need direction. So how many marks? You are getting 4 marks for this one. And then 2 marks. So 4 plus 2, 6. And part C, the letters A to G represent 7 locations in a school premises. Name a location situated to the north of A. So this is north means up. So where what you get? North to A is B. In which direction does E situate from A? So this way. So we'll draw here, this is here, here to here. We'll draw like this. So what's this side? This is north, this is south, this is east. Southeast side. South, east. Fill in the blanks. D is to the east of A. To the right side. And 2 places are both to north of C. So when you take C, north means A and B. A and B. So let's see how you get marks. 1 mark for B, 1 mark here, and east 1 mark, and A and B 1 mark each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4, 11 marks for question number 4. Let's take question number 5. Name 2 instances where we use the knowledge on approximation in our day-to-day life. So, rounding. Sometimes when you are referring very small numbers, 0.25968, 12 decimal places, sometimes you don't need that. So, you are rounding to 1 decimal place or 2 decimal place. And when you get very large number, billion, something with 2 rupees, it's not worth. You don't need that. So, roughly we are rounding and say 10 million, 10 billion, like that. So, we can use approximation there. So, when you get, you can write very large or small numbers, you need to estimate values. Very large or small numbers, rounding. So, sometimes when you want to do a calculation, first you estimate the value, rough value. For that you need rounding. So, you can say for estimation, estimating values. You need approximation. So, 2 marks you are getting for that. So, 2 marks. Number of students in a certain class when rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10 is 30. What is the least number of students that can be in the class? What is the most number of students that can be in the class? 30 is the value. So, we need the least number. So, we can think about 29 also rounded to 30. 28 also rounded to 30. Because 5 or more, you are adding 1. So, 27, 26, 25 is also okay. Can we take 24? 24, the 4 is less than 5. That means we are not adding. So, that's rounded to the previous number. That's 20. So, what is the lowest number? The least number is 25. So, likewise, what is the most number? So, when you take 30, 31 also rounded to 30, 32, 33, 34. But when it comes to 35, this is 5 or more, we are adding 1. So this becomes 40. So we can't take that number. So what's the highest number? The most number is 34. So 34 is rounded to 30. So lowest number is 25 and highest one is 34. 2 marks each. Part C. The number of workers in a certain factory when rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10 is 50. Another 9 workers were appointed to the factory. Now the number of workers in the factory when rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10 is still 50. How many workers were there in the factory initially? So what is the lowest number and the highest number we can refer? 54 and 45. Now we need to add 9. So 45, we'll take the lowest number and add 9. You get 54. So still you get 50. But what happens if you take 46? 46 plus 9. You get 55. That means rounded to 60. So this is not correct. So what is the lowest number? Initial value should be 45. If it's 45 plus 9, you are getting 54. That's rounded to 50 again. So the answer is 45. So how many marks for that one? You are getting 5 marks. So 5 here and 4, 9. 9 plus 2, 11 marks. Question number 6. Let's do separately. You get 3 parts. Fill in the blanks using the suitable numbers from 2, 5, 9. Here 5 is equal, that means 5 is there. 5 is equal to 5. 5 is less than 9. 9 is bigger. 5 is greater than 2. So how many marks? You are getting 3 marks. 1 each. Part B, write down all the integers that lie between -3 and +2. So you can't take -3 and 2. In between means the next number. So you can write -2. -1. 0 is an integer. And 1. You can't write 2 and -3. So integers, positive or negative or 0, you can write all. Write down all the negative integers that lie between -5 and 1 in descending order. So first we'll take the numbers in between -5 and 1. -5 is not included. -4, -3, -2, -1. Here you can't take 0 because negative integers. Now descending order means highest number first. -1 is the highest number. Then -2, -3, smallest one is -4. How many marks? 3 marks here. And you are getting 5 marks for this part. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 and 3, 11 marks. Question number 6. Write in minutes in standard form. So how you write down PM? PM means after 12 noon. So you are adding 12 to that. So all these AM values, if you are adding 12 hours, that means you get PM value. So 1 o'clock means 12 plus 1, 13. 14 means 2 o'clock. So 2 plus 12. You get 14, 15. So how you write down in standard form? You put a colon. 14, 15 hours. So that's the correct way of writing. So you get 2 marks. Question number 7, that's your last question in this paper. So you get 2 parts. Let's do that. In the given figure, name the points situated inside the circle. Inside the circle, we can see points A and B. A and B. Name the points situated outside the circle. We can see just E, outside. Name the points situated on the circle. That's on the line here, C, D. So you get 2 marks here, 1 mark and 2 marks here. 5 marks altogether there. Simplify. So you get minutes, seconds. So how you do that? So when you are adding, the maximum is 59. If it exceeds 60, you have to take it to minutes side. So first we'll add and see it's not exceeding. So you can put the value straight away. So this is addition, 9, 3, 39 seconds you can keep. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 minutes and 39 seconds. This one, days and hours. 24 hours is 1 day. So just check whether this is exceeding. Yes, exceeding 24. So subtract 24 from that. You get 11 remaining. So that means we are adding 1 here. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 days and 11 hours. This one is hours and minutes. So add and see whether it exceeds 60. No, you can. This is subtraction, not addition. So you can't subtract 25 from 15. So we have to take 1 hour. So when you take 1 hour, that means 60 minutes. 60 plus 15, 75. Then subtract 25 from that. You get 50 here. 50 minutes. So what is remaining here? 3. 3 minus 2, 1. 1 hour and 15 minutes. How many marks? 2 marks. And then 6 and 11, that's 2 marks. 1 and 50, that's 2 marks. So 6. 6 and 5, 11 marks for that. So we completed the whole paper. Make sure that you take only 2 hours and then complete the whole paper and then watch my video to check your answers.